What's up, Glow Getters? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you all. Let's check this out here. Okay, that volume is down. Who's with me? Hi, Soph. How's it going, my love? Move this over and back a little bit. Here we go. Getting myself set up. How's everybody doing? Some water. Hey, Anna. How's it going, girl? How you doing? Just getting used to my new little space here. I got a new workstation, new desk, and I kind of put it together real quick before my sister and nephew got here. So I'm just kind of getting the feel of it being live on it. You can really see my sunburn. I was very good about lubing up my nephew in the sun today, but I kind of forgot to put some on myself, especially here. So I'm a little bit pink. I am a little bit pink. How's everybody doing? I don't know, are my comments delayed or what's going on? Good, she says. You're excited? Well, I'm excited too. I am excited too. It's been such a great weekend, it's been a rough week, I'm not gonna lie. But it's been a really great weekend. And so I'm feeling good, y'all. I'm feeling good. What's going on? Talk to me. Talk to me because it's quiet. It's very quiet. Are people still out and about enjoying the sun or what's happening? I didn't go live last Sunday because of the extreme heat that we experienced, and I just thought, you know what? People are worried about trying to stay cool. I myself was trying to figure out how to stay cool. So, yeah, so it just Spirit was like, nope, you can take this weekend off. Everyone will be fine. And is that what it is? The long weekend? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so I've had a really good. It wasn't really a long weekend for me. I was off on our holiday the Thursday, but then I worked Friday, Saturday. So today was my first official day off. And hey, Sandra, how are you? Yeah, today's my first official day off, and I'm on vacation on holiday from my 9 to 5, we'll call it. And I've got my sister and my nephew here, so it's just been, I've had them here since Wednesday night. So yeah, it's been a busy weekend, but really really good. And I'm just feeling good, y'all. I'm just feeling good. So, how's it going, Sandra? I love your profile picture. You look really, really good. You look really happy, really peaceful. It's nice to see you. Good to feel. Yes, it's good to feel good. Yes, good to feel good. Oh, excuse me. I'm trying to stay hydrated. Have you guys noticed that? Like, because of the heat and stuff? I mean, obviously, we tend to need more hydration, but I feel like as fast as it comes in, it's pouring out in the form of, sweat and stuff like that. So yeah, lots of changes. Well, that's good. Change is good. Change is necessary. And it's hard. So good for you. Good for you for making changes. And I mean, I hope they're good changes and that you're happy. I don't want to assume. But you look happy. In your picture, you look very happy, and that's nice to see. You need some guidance from Spirit. Well, you've come to the right place. You have come to the right place. So, okay, so Sandra, I will do you first then, because this week we are back to doing, Spirit said this week, you know what, don't shuffle cards, don't do all that kind of stuff. You're just going to see who pops on, and you are going to do mini reads for people. I say mini reads, because obviously we're live, and I don't want to keep you guys here for hours and hours and hours. But I let Spirit guide me in terms of, what messages they're giving and how deep they want to go. So, Sandra, you will be first. Yes, Anna, you are next on the list. We'll see if anybody else pops up and wants to get on the list for this week. I was thinking because it's July 4th and we know our friends down south of us are experiencing or celebrating a holiday, Independence Day today. So I thought, okay, 4 for the 4th. But we'll see. Maybe it'll just be 2. I don't know. I don't know where everybody is today. We were talking about it earlier. Maybe it's the long weekend. Maybe it's just the nice weather and that it's a little bit cooler now so people aren't like dying out there. But yeah. So that being said, we're going to get started and we'll see if anybody joins us. Sandra, so you said guidance from Spirit on anything in particular? Any particular area that you want Spirit to tap into for us today, or just general, or what you got, what you need, girl, what you need? You're moving, okay? So you want to know if you'll find a place? Or are you making a decision about, have you found a place but you're not sure about it? What do you got? Yep. You're looking. Okay, so you want to know if you'll find a place. Okay. Okay. All right. So, Spirit. Sandra needs to know if she's going to find a place. What does Sandra need to know about this move, Spirit? And which deck do you want me to use? Okay, they're telling me to use the blue one, the light seers. So we'll start there because they're also making me look at the red one. So we're gonna see what's up here. We're gonna see what is up for Sandra in this move. Is she going to find a place? Spirit, what do we need Sandra to know about this move and the place she's moving to? Telling me to keep shuffling, so I'm going to keep shuffling until they tell me to pull. Actually, hold on a second. I want to maybe lift this up a little bit so you guys can actually see the cards. There we go. Much better. Oh, okay. That one flew out. They said put it back, but I just want you to know it's the Lovers. Now, in this kind of a reading, obviously, we're not really talking about love. So, but in this reading, the Lovers for me would mean this move is being divinely guided. So the reason you haven't found the right space is because the right space is being prepared for you. There are some things, I don't feel like it's on your end. I feel like it's on the end of this place. Either some energy needs to be cleared out. Like I'm literally seeing like a living room looking area, and I'm seeing this like wind. Did I already shuffle it out? Yeah, I already shuffled it out. But around those Lovers, if it flies out again, I'll show it to you. But around the Lovers, there's a real area of movement. Let me see if I can find it quickly and show you what I'm talking about. There's a real feeling of movement in that card, and because we're talking about you specifically, about you moving and the space you're moving to, yeah, here we go. So you see, Sandra, how like there's this like these like swirls around them, and so I feel like this is the energy in the space that's being prepared for you. There's some energy from, I guess, whoever was there before you. Sorry, I'll move it this way so you can actually see the card. There's some energy in that space. Like, see how her hair is like up and it's swirled and it's almost swirling around him, like encapturing him, and she's holding on to his hair. But this, like these wispies here really make me feel, and there's even yellow ones up above them, it really makes me feel like the energy in the space that you're moving to is being cleared out and prepared for you in that way. So, like I said, they didn't want me to keep that card specifically, but this is just sort of, I feel like that's the overall energy of this move. And it's feeling a bit frustrating to you because you want to move. You want to get into your own space. You want to do all that. Hey, Marnes. Yeah, we kind of have to wait for those things to happen. And it's close. It's very close. Because as you saw in that card, they're very, like, physically, they're very close together. It's not like they're super far and this wind is still drawing them in. They're very close to one another physically. So I feel like this energy is about done being cleared out. It's just, there's just some tweaking. That's the word I'm hearing, is tweaking. Needed to happen in that space. Okay, Spirit, what do we got for Sandra? What can you tell her about this move? Sandra, do you have, like, are you looking in a specific area? Like, is there somewhere that you've kind of been focused on? Okay. I don't know if this is the area that you're focusing on, but I heard Coquitlam first, but then I'm also okay, Maple Ridge to Poco. Okay. Okay. Because for some reason right when you said you were moving, I saw and heard the word Coquitlam, but then I'm also seeing Burnaby for some reason. Like maybe on the border, like in that Austin area, Austin Heights, like Lougheed Mall kind of area of Burnaby. Okay, Spirit, what do you got? What do you got? They said 3 more shuffles. 1, 2. Oh, let's do that one again. 3. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. Nope, they said 1 more. Do it right, they said. All right. Sorry. Okay, here we go. So for this move for Sandra, Spirit, what have we got? What do you want to tell them? 1. That one flew out. I hope you guys can see these cards flying out. That's usually how I like Spirit to tell me that that's the card. Make it fly or make it flip. That's too many. Okay. 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 So the first card that fell out was Temperance in reverse. Now, Temperance in reverse, well, Temperance is about balance. It's about patience. In reverse, it can be. In reverse, it's kind of like, like impatience, obviously, but it's like a sense of disappointment or discontentment. So in this, I feel like this is sort of your current energy towards this move. It's like you're impatient. I'm sure there is some time sensitivity, which is understandable. But again, it's about understanding or being aware of the fact that this move is being like I'm almost seeing like a chessboard, and pieces are being moved around this chessboard, and it's like you're the king, you're the queen piece, and you're just sort of sitting there waiting, and all this is happening around you, and you're like, okay, when's it my turn? But the thing is with temperance is definitely about balance, and it's almost to me like the Justice card. It goes very, like, it usually goes to me, I the energy of it is very much like the Justice card, which is like karmic justice, right? And we think of karma as like punishment for, bad deeds or that kind of thing. But karma is also very good. When we've put in the work, when we've learned the lessons, we're also rewarded. It's not just punishment, it is also reward. And the Justice card, which I know is not on here, but the Justice card is about just reward. It's about divine blessing. Excuse me. And so Temperance to me is very much the same energy. So this Temperance in reverse is a reminder to you, and you can see, I'll hold it upright even though that's not the position it's in, but can you see the wings on this guy? Like, he's sitting there, he's being divinely guided. He's got his options in the palm of his hand. This also has a lot of movement in it with these sort of air kind of wind looking wisps. But he's also got wings. So he is divinely guided. His angel is behind him, helping him to make these moves, helping him to choose which is the better of the two options. So In the reverse, the message that I'm getting for you is that you need to have that patience. You need to trust that your spirit team, your guardian angels and spirit guides are moving those chess pieces. Remember I was talking about the chess pieces moving? That's this movement here. Excuse me, sorry, all of a sudden a tickle in my throat. Your team is making those moves on your behalf. They're clearing out energies. They are clearing the path for you to walk on through. So they're just asking you for a little bit of patience so that they can get this right. The other card we have is the Page of Swords in reverse. The Page of Swords in reverse. And the Page of Swords is about education, right? Like all these ideas, creativity. And trusting, right? So I'm gonna flip it again just so you see the picture of the card. So she's essentially walking on a tightrope, but is she even paying attention? No. She's got her nose in a book. She's got all these bright ideas. Again, I see a lot of movement. There are some wisps around her legs, right? She's on point. She's on her tippy toes, walking from, essentially one shore to the other. And then we've got the birds in here, which birds for me in these cards also symbolizes divine guidance. It symbolizes our spirit team, seeing what's ahead, seeing where we've come from, and helping us to make the best decisions to move forward from that. So again, this is divine guidance. Now, this fell in reverse. And the energy I'm picking up here is that I'm almost, okay, the word that's coming to my mind is stuck. Like, not stuck as in you cannot move from this spot. It's more like stuck here in your head. Because see, in reverse, she looks like the hangman. She looks like the hangman. The hangman is stuck between decisions, is indecisive, is ignoring his own creativity. I feel like in this position, especially in this reading, Sandra, this is the same energy of that hangman. But it's that you are stuck in one way of thinking about things. See these light bulbs? You're stuck in your pattern of thinking, and you need to free yourself from that so that spirit can guide you, and these wispy winds here can help you step onto that next place, step into that next space and time in your existence right now. That's the energy I'm picking up, and perhaps that's why it fell upside down with this one, because it's learning to trust your team, learning to trust your guides, knowing that you're here for a purpose and that everything you do and everything you go through has its purpose as well. I'm sorry, Marnes. But, that's how these spirits roll, man. You don't have to be receiving the message directly, but you still have a message. So. And then finally, look at this, Sandra. Look at this card. This is the Two of Wands. And I just want to point this out. So this Temperance card, and again, I'm holding it upright, but this Temperance card, he's got there's two, right? He's got these two balls of fire, or he's got the sun and the moon, whatever it might be, right? Which is about choices. The Two of Wands, same thing. She's got two wands. She's holding on so tight to this one wand. And this other wand here, this other wand here is kind of chilling, going, hello, hello, hello. And look at this. Oh my God. Sandra, look at what's in front of her. A globe. What did I just say about maybe focusing too much in one spot? You're holding on to that one wand, right? Stuck in this one way of thinking. And yet, here you are with your little Volkswagen van. Propped up beside it is I think that's a surfboard. And yet she's stuck indoors, looking at the world outside her window, holding on to her own train of thought and not seeing that the world around her, there's a whole world for her to explore, which is in this other wand. Sorry, excuse me, you guys. So this Two of Wands is about, it's basically undoing this energy. It's showing you in the upright what this energy is doing. It's keeping you trapped indoors where you don't want to be, to one wand of thought, one train of thought, and you're missing the world around you and all of the possibilities. As long as this sucker runs and is full of gas, there is nowhere it can't go. And that's what Spirit wants you to see. So, in terms of this move, Sandra, bring that back. What was that? In terms of this move, they don't want you to be too stuck in you know, the where. Oh. Okay. This is okay, this energy that they were talking about that's being cleared out. This is so it is happening. They're clearing out energy, but because of the spiritual path that you're on right now and the work that you've already done to improve your energy, improve your vibration, all the things that you're currently doing, they don't want you to be so caught up in the logistics of this move in terms of where is this new place? What's the geographic location? They want you to focus more on the energy of the place. Lean into, and this is why the Temperance card, why they had me look at the wings and the divine light. They want you to lean more into your intuition and into your empathic energy to actually feel the space. It might look beautiful, but the energy might be all wrong, and they don't want you to end up in another place that literally sucks the energy out of you and ends up being the wrong place for you. So the focus, and that's maybe why you haven't found the place yet, because the focus has been on those sort of the logistics, the logical things, the location, the price, and obviously you have to be conscious of those things, but those should be the secondary set of deciding factors. The first deciding factor should always be the energy of the space. Can you live in that space energetically? Can you thrive in that space energetically? That's what they want you to focus on and tap into as you're looking for these places. Again, I'm starting to see Burnaby a lot harder now, the word. So I feel like perhaps a shift looking into more Burnaby stuff might be where they're trying to push you. Okay. I am going to pull one wisdom card just for the outcome. What is the outcome for this move, Spirit, when it comes to Sandra and her energy, and what is for her greatest and highest good? What is the outcome of this move? Can we have one card, please? One card. Yeah, like Sandra, I literally just saw you walking into a place and like putting your hand on your chest and going, "Oh no, nope." Like you didn't even go. You when you're tapping in properly, the wrong space, you won't even put 2 feet through the door. You'll go 1 foot and be all like, nope, not my space. And you won't bother. That's the level of intuitive energy they want you to have looking at this place. Looking at these places and deciding on the place. Spirit, we're asking for the overall outcome of this move for Sandra. Overall outcome, please, Spirit. If you didn't need more confirmation, Sandra, or if you needed it, here it is. The fates. This is about destiny. This is about your fate. This is, again, about what is written in the stars. I can't make it up. Written in the stars, the fates. This move is divinely guided. If I haven't said it enough in this reading, I'm saying it again. Divinely guided. They are guiding you through this. It's also the number 17, which reduced down is the number 8. And an 8, I don't know if you guys have ever noticed this. I was, 3 months ago when somebody said, oh, the number 8, the infinity symbol, when you flip it over. Infinity, infinite blessings. Your fate is infinite blessings. That's where I'm going to leave that. I hope that did resonate. I hope that helps. And please keep me posted on how the house hunt goes and how the move goes. You're welcome. You're welcome, and thank you for being here. I'm happy to have you here. Happy to see you here. Okay, Spirit, we're going to clear the energy on these cards, please. As we prepare for Anna, you are up next. Is there anything in particular you want to ask of the cards this week? More guidance on your soul purpose. Okay, sure. I'm just clearing out these cards. Clear the energy, cleanse these cards as we begin to ask for some guidance for Anna for her highest and greatest good. Okay, Spirit, so we are asking soul purpose for Anna. Some guidance for Anna on her soul purpose. I know they're talking to me about these archangels. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Excuse me, sorry. Also burned an incense like right behind me. And I wonder if that with the heat and everything else is just tickling my throat to no end. Soul purpose. So, Anna, are you wanting to know, like, what is your soul purpose? Or Like, is there maybe a little bit more specific question that we can ask? Hey, Shani Bell. Okay, I know they can't tell me what it is, but yeah, I guess more so, what is my sole purpose this life? Okay, let's see if we can get that. I'm not sure this is the right deck. Let's see. Spirit, can we get a little more insight into what Anna's sole purpose is during this lifetime? How are you, Chantel? Happy 4th of July. That's my girl down in Georgia. In Dublin, Georgia. Ooh, sorry, child. I just put all your business out in the street. Sole purpose, Spirit. Sole purpose for Anna. Two more, they said. Okay. 1. 2. All right. Sole purpose for Anna. What do you want to tell her about her soul purpose, Spirit? What do we need to know about? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. All right, Anna. They're throwing cards at me, but I don't know. Let's just see here. I just want to see something. Give me a second. Okay, this might work. Okay, we're going to have a look here. I'm going to see how this works. So, we got the King of Archangel Michael. I've been really good, Chantel. Thank you. Stick around. I feel like Spirit just said I need to read you. Stick around. We'll do you next. Sorry, pull it back a little bit. The King of Michael, Archangel Michael. Principled, rational, ambitious, respected. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity. A situation that calls for honest and open communication. I just want to... Let's go this way. The King of Michael. So, the book says for the King of Michael, in situations, it's time for swift action. It will be necessary to move with great decisiveness and confidence, develop a plan, and know exactly how to carry it forward. There is a great deal of activity. This card encourages you to follow your mind over your heart for results you desire. While you're urged to act quickly, you mustn't act impulsively. A person who is able to communicate... No, that's not what that says. A person who is able to accomplish many things at once. Someone with a brilliant mind and the capacity to solve any intellectual problem. Strong, focused, committed, educated. The champion of a cause, sudden changes, lack of diplomacy. I'm going to read, Anna, I'm going to read all 3 cards first. And then I'll see if they kind of give me anything. The second card that flew out was the card Perspective and the Archangel Chamuel. And it says, there is a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. So let's see what this is talking about. There is a better way. You've probably noticed that your past approach is no longer working for you. Archangel Chamuel asks that you pause what you're doing and look at things from a different perspective. While this time of reflection is temporary, it is also extremely important to your spiritual evolution and growth. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. This card can also indicate that your heart may be leading you to perform a selfless act of kindness for someone else. This form of compassion is always rewarded, and your angels will be standing by your side. Remember that you give the world your greatest gift by being your true, unique, eclectic self. A pause for reflection, time moving slowly, a change in priorities, unconventional ideas, daring to be different. Archangel Chamuel, okay. Archangel Chamuel is known for helping people find whatever it is that they're seeking. His name means the eyes of God, and you can call upon him when you're trying to understand a situation from a different perspective. So what I just heard, Anna, was that you need to communicate with Archangel Chamuel. You need to call out to him and ask him for guidance when it comes to your soul purpose. Because he's the eyes of God, and his name means the eyes of God, rather, and you're trying to understand your soul purpose from a different perspective, or just understand it, period. I'm actually feeling, because we got 3 different archangels down right now. We got Archangel Michael, we got Archangel Chamuel, and then we have Archangel Gabriel. So I feel like those 3 have stepped forward as those who are going to help you. Archangel Michael is like, I don't have a favorite archangel, but I know I talk to Archangel Michael the most. When we were talking about doing protections and stuff like that, he's the one that I call out to the most for protections. But I feel like Archangel Chamuel might have a real hand in this, helping you to see because I know we've talked about soul purpose with you before, and I'm not going to open your files on live, but in the discussions that we've had about that, I think maybe you were looking at it in one direction, like from one angle, and Archangel Chamuel is here to kind of say, hey, look at this in a different way. Like this, maybe it's not this exact thing you're talking about. Maybe it's in the same industry, in the same field, but it's from a different thing. I don't know why I just heard business owner. So the what we were talking about when we talked about your soul purpose and that sort of arena, I'm hearing business owner in that arena. So I don't know if maybe we were looking at it as you Yeah. Well, you know what? We're gonna talk more about this perhaps on your in your session next week, because I'm hearing don't talk about it here. Um, when it comes to soul purpose, I'm hearing helping people. I am hearing helping people. Um, like just really like encourage. The energy I'm feeling is like you're encouraging people. You're really helping to lift them up and feel better about themselves. That's part of what your soul purpose is. And I think with what we were talking about, um, in terms of like we were talking about job, and I think this is why it's muddling together and why I paused, because what we were talking about is very much like a job work situation. But I think that it's tied into your soul purpose. We just need to look at it from a different lens, and that's what Archangel Chamuel is saying right now. Like, yeah, not at all what you guys were talking about, but in the same kind of that same kind of idea. So we'll talk more in your next session. Let's go with the last card, which is the Eight of Gabriel. A great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. So Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel both said something about communication. There is something that you need to communicate. This is sort of this is guidance for sure. I don't know if it's necessarily so much soul purpose, but definitely guidance. Communication is a thing for you right now, somehow. So you might want to work on your throat chakra, which I know we worked on in your session. But I feel like something might have come up since your last session that needs to come out. It's come up, it needs to come out now. Or somebody else. Somebody else needs to start speaking or communicating more clearly, openly and honestly with you, and it's going to be a very important communication. But let's just see what this Eight of Gabriel, where are you? So suddenly things are moving at a very fast pace. All delays are over, and now the sky's the limit. It may be a little overwhelming, but it also feels good to see your plans moving forward. It could feel as though there are too many things going on at once, so it will be necessary to stay grounded. It's important to have a very organized plan so that things don't spin out of control. New information or messages come your way. It's a good time to promote yourself or your business. Communication is accurately received by all parties right now. So some communication issue that has been, I'm not going to say it has been affecting you, but maybe you weren't conscious of it. So that whatever that blockage is about to be cleared out. Too many balls in the air, flashes of inspiration, immediate results. So I feel like you are on the cusp, Anna, of a really rapidly moving period. Lots of changes all at once. I think this might have to do with the job that we talked about. But I don't know why I'm seeing family. Like, I'm seeing you when they started talking about an important communication. I literally saw you standing and talking to someone in your family that you haven't maybe communicated with in a really long time. And they're going to share something with you that's going to, I literally see you kind of going like, oh my God, my mind is blown right now. So it's going to be a very important piece of information, but it may actually unlock, I feel like why it's coming out in this reading and in this, in this inquiry is because it'll have a key piece of what you're asking about your soul purpose. It will give you a key piece of information to understand. And that's why the perspective thing came out, because that thing, whatever this is going to change your perspective on what you're doing and what you're supposed to be doing. And then Archangel Michael, with his sort of objectivity and wisdom, You know, I just looked down at that card again, the King of Michael card, and I know it's kind of fuzzy, you can't really see it, but the second sentence is stay in your integrity. So whatever this is that's brewing right now is going to ask you, it's going to cause you to ask yourself where your ethical line is, where your ethical boundary is, where your integral boundary is in terms of your integrity. And as long as you remember what side of that line you are in, you operate in, everything will be fine. Don't allow whatever this is to sort of change or cause you to change what side of that line you're on. I know, like I said, this wasn't necessarily a sole purpose, but I think that this is why that question was asked, though, Anna. What I'm hearing is that there are some other things. Before you can get that information, there are some other things that need to happen. There is some energy that needs to be cleared. There are some blockages that need to be dissolved so that the path to your soul purpose becomes a little bit easier, a little bit more clear, and easy and better to understand. All right. But I hope that helped. Sorry, like I said, I know it wasn't necessarily the answer you were looking for, but it's what you needed to hear right now, for sure. So we will talk more. You're welcome. We'll talk more in your session. We'll talk more about that. All right. I'm going to do one more. Chantel, are you still here? It's been a hot minute since you got a reading from me, girl. Yes, she's here, ladies and gentlemen. I then. Tell me, girl. What you got going on? What you want to ask these cards? What you want to know? You got a question? Or a topic of a field? Not a field. A topic of discussion for Spirit today, Shani? Anything in general? Well, all right then. Let's get you some general wisdom with the wisdom of the Oracle. What you think about that? Spirit, I ask you to come forward with messages for Chantel regarding love, life, health, prosperity, any of the above. Only messages that are in the greatest and in her greatest and highest good, and that of everyone involved. What message do you have for Chantel today, Spirit? What message do you have for Chantel today, Spirit? They said pull. All right. We pulling. Pulling for Chantel. Girl. That's 3 right off the bat. Oh, come here, you. Woo! Woo! Here we go. Here we go. Look at this. You got here and now. Here and now. And right off the bat, girl, I'm hearing get out of the past. Get out of the past. You got to let all of that shit go. You need to let all of that shit go. Look at this. It even says it. I didn't even see that. But here, you've got past. Here, you've got future. And she's right in the middle. And you know what? Yeah. They're like, you got to get out of the past. You need to let that go. But you need to also stop worrying about what's happening in the future. You need to take care of you right here, right now. That's why she's trapped. I'm not even going to say trapped. That's why she's chilling in the middle. Between the past and the future. What does this say? Her little flag says, you are here. You're here. You're right here. You're not back in yesterday, and you show nothing in tomorrow. You're right here. Be here. Be present. You got a lot going on in the present moment. Some good, some not so good. It doesn't matter. It's today. It's right now. You need to be in the energy of whatever moment you're in. You need to stay there and just get yourself through that moment. Get yourself through today. You can worry about tomorrow when tomorrow becomes today. And when today becomes yesterday, you let it go. It already happened. You can't change nothing about it. Girl. Then we got to be fair. To be fair. And I actually want to, because I haven't pulled this card very often. So I want to take a quick look. 38. Balance, justice, and need to consider options, mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect. Life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing. Yet over time, they strike a balance. You move from being, from stasis to doing, from discovering to loving, to letting go, to being again. Life is a pendulum swinging between all of these states. You will always oscillate back and forth between doing and being. If you are not content with where you are at this moment, remember that all experiences have their place. Accept them without judgment, and you will see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance. You reap what you sow. For every cause there is an effect. Wondrous things will be revealed now. You know what? Oh my God. Wow. Okay. This is what they're talking about in the here and now. Right now, today, it is an experience. Today is an experience. When today becomes tomorrow, when tomorrow becomes today and today becomes yesterday, you move from it being an experience to it being a lesson. That's what this is talking about. That's what this to be fair, the cause and effect. You have to experience it before you understand the lesson of it. And it's no sense trying to figure out what tomorrow's experience will be, because it'll become yesterday's lesson. I know that sounds really weird, but I know you also know what I'm talking about. So it's not down here. There's a card in this particular deck, and it's why. And I just saw it in my mind's eye. I feel like you are asking why a lot to the universe. You're asking why a lot. Why have things happened the way they've happened? Why are they continuing to happen the way they're happening? Why? You keep questioning the universe. And it's because you are focused on the past and you are focused on the future, and you are not focused on the experience of right now, today. What is happening today? And be present in that. I've had this message for several people over the last week or two. Be present in whatever moment you are in. Be present in that moment. Because the lesson doesn't matter in the moment. It's about the experience in the moment. That's what I was trying to say earlier. The experience is what happens in the moment. And when the moment passes, it becomes a lesson. You need to focus more on the experience. And the thing is, when you learn to do that, Shani, and you and I have talked about this before. We've talked about this before. I know we have. You get card number 3, which is, and this is why I got so excited, because this is also something we talked about. You have a new life waiting for you. For you. And look at her. She looks, the way she's sort of stretched or stretching, she looks like she just woke up from a nap. That's your new life. It's been on pause. It took a little nap while you've been doing what you've been doing and worrying about what you've been worrying about. She took a little nap. She's waking up though. This is her in the first moments of being awake. She's stretching out. Her wings are expanding. She's getting ready to move and fly the hell off this pedestal. This is your new life waiting for you, Chantel. But notice that she's also very present in the moment. She didn't open her eyes and immediately start flapping her wings and trying to get the hell off that pedestal. No. She was present in the moment enough to take a pause for the cause and stretch it out. To get her bones and her joints and her ligaments all limber and fueled up, so that she can attack that experience that she's about to have today. And she's just radiating with love. Self-love. This is not about romantic love. This is self-love. And again, yeah, I know you're saying wow, because you know I've pulled this exact reading for you before. I know I have. Because they're making my ears are like one's going loud, one's going soft, and they're trading off. Because we've talked about all of this before. This is a repeat message for you, girl. And it's beautiful. This card, I love seeing this card. New life. This is like all the work you've put in, all the lessons you done learned the hard way, all comes together, and you get to be this slumbering fairy waking up from an awesome afternoon nap in a sunbeam, ready to tackle the afternoon again, ready to tackle the night, whatever it is. She ready. She ready. She just ready. So get ready, Chantel. Get into that in your here and now. Be fair to yourself and experience the experiences, and so that you can learn the lessons from them and then move the hell on, because you got a new life waiting for you, girl. You got a new life waiting on you. That is where I'm going to leave that. I hope that helped you. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Your messages are always beautiful. I don't know why you don't be listening, though. Marnes, you know who that is, right? You know who just popped in. I only talk like that when my great-grandmother, Sarah, pops into my energy. She gets real sassy like a big mama, you know? Like, mm-hmm. I don't know why you don't be listening, though. Spirit, thank you so much for these messages. Thank you for the life of every beautiful soul that is watching now and will watch the replay later. Thank you for allowing me to do what I do and loving every second of it. Thank you ever so much. All right, you guys. That is where I'm going to leave the messages for this week. Thank you as always for being here with me, for watching, for encouraging and supporting me. I just love you guys so much, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Even if you don't comment, even if you don't participate, that is okay. What's important is that you're here getting your message when you're supposed to be here getting your message. So please feel free to check out my website, www.roseglow.com, and book your healing session with me. I do have limited availability this coming week. As I said, I'm on a week off of my regular 9 to 5 job, and I'm going to be doing some within the province traveling. Hopefully, we'll see how these forest fires and wildfires go. But so I'm taking a little bit of time off. But if there is an emergency, if you really, 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 really need me, please send me a message, and I will see what I can do. Otherwise, I hope you guys have an amazing week. I will be here on next Sunday, so we will get back to these messages. But have an amazing week, you guys. Stay safe. Be well on your journeys until I see you guys again. I love you all so much. Have a great night. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.